Let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Welcome back to Chuck's Daily Hustle, everybody. We are going to be doing a different type of video, you guys. I know a lot of times you guys see my vlogs and me just kind of just moving and grooving like always, man. But I wanted to take this time to sit down and talk with you guys. I know a lot of times when I do sit down and then I speak to you guys, it's really just uplifting and everything. But I feel like in any person that is communicating the insides of a trade or helping people become entrepreneurs, you should always give them both sides of the coin, whether it's heads or tails, whether it is something that is good or bad, you guys. I feel like that is like my duty for sure to give you guys that, man. So I wanted to tell you guys about, and it's not a horrible thing that I'm gonna be talking about today. It's just I'm gonna give you guys like the struggles, the obstacles, and all that stuff that is coming, that is arising right now in the year 2022. We are in June, so we're dealing with a lot, man. So let's start off. I'm gonna start off with what we're seeing as far as like the market goes, and then I'll talk to you guys kind of like on some back end stuff, some stuff that has arisen upon me, stuff that I couldn't control, some fires that need to be put out. And any type of business, you're always going to have fires that need to be put out. So just understand that everything is not peaches and cream. Understand that there's always going to be something bad that's going to happen, man. And that's just 100%. In life, you go through trials and tribulations. In business, you go through trials and tribulations. You lose connections with people on a personal level, and on a business level as well, man. So let's talk, man. So first things first, man, gas prices are affecting the business for sure. It is affecting how people are buying right now. So right now, people are basically buying commuters. So that means like sedans, full size or small sedans. Preferably they're looking for like 4 cylinders. Like little really small cars, like college student cars. That's what people are looking for. They're looking for those cars that are going to get them 30 miles per gallon or more if possible. Most definitely they're looking for those foreign cars, those Toyotas, those Hondas, Kias, Hyundais, stuff like that. So as far as like and what that does, that's a good thing, right, if you have them in stock. But what's happening is that's making the prices of those cars go up, and that's not just the foreign cars, American cars too, of course. If they're going to get you good gas, yes, of course, that's what they're going to want too. But so those prices are going up, you guys, on those cars. Like I just saw a 2006 Saturn Ion with 145,000 miles go for $2,800 at the auction, and that's before fees. So after fees, that's about $3,050. That's wholesale. So that's why you're seeing these crazy prices that these car dealers are asking for, because they're slim picking, and they're paying a higher amount. So that means that they got to sell it at a higher amount to get some type of profit. With that being said, gas prices, like I said, once again, we go back to gas prices. Gas prices are going up, so that means that you're not seeing SUVs being bought at that high rate or higher rate where it should be, like it normally is. Always during this time, during the summertime, and especially in Minnesota, we see the prices of the SUVs, the pickup trucks, anything with a V8, they start to go down. Not necessarily anything with a V8, because as we know, a lot of muscle cars come with V8s, and they typically are selling at a higher price as well, even more right now during the summertime. But what I'm seeing, you guys, is people are not trying to touch these cars. They're not even touching the muscle cars. I'm seeing a lot of trade-ins, a lot of SUVs being trade-ins, a lot of pickups, a lot of muscle cars that to me were rare. We weren't seeing them at the auction like that, but I am seeing these Hellcats, these Trackhawks. Well, I haven't seen any Trackhawks, I'll be lying. So I've been seeing some Hellcats, Scat Packs, Ford Mustangs 5.0s, like all of that stuff. They're running it through. They're trying to get their money. They're trying to get up out of it. People cannot afford for them to be driving these V8 vehicles, man. So that's been affecting that. I'll just give you like a good example, man. I just literally placed a bid today. Was not expecting on getting this bid. I was actually willing to pay about $1,700 on this SUV. It's a 04 Dodge Durango with 140,000 miles or 150,000 miles, and I was expecting on bidding up to about $1,700. I won the bid, if bid, and the if bid is, you know, we wait on the seller to tell you if they'll accept it. I won it at $800. So that is like very, very cheap. I don't care what market you in. I've never won a $800 Dodge Durango with less than 150,000 miles, 180,000 miles, less than 200,000 miles, man. So that was really, really odd to me. But you know, I kind of understood what was going on. Another thing that is affecting things is the inflation. So inflation is like killing the nation, man. Like for real, man. It's, you know, I'll give you an example, man. We have as a commercial account at like O'Reilly's and AutoZone, if you set up an account with them, you'll get these brake discounts. Prior to COVID, the brake discount for a sedan was between $89.99 and $99.99. Now that has went up, I believe it's it's about 20 bucks, I believe. So it's going from no, I'm lying, you guys. It went up 10 bucks on that. But some of these vehicles, like I'll give you an example on a van that I did purchase some brakes and rotors on yesterday. It was an 06 Dodge Grand Caravan, and I purchased front brakes and rotors, and the front brakes and rotors cost me $129.99 for the mid-grade pad with the hardware at AutoZone. So that's the gold pads. So it cost me $129.99, and before those were costing me, well, actually a week ago, those were costing me about $119.99, and then prior to that, they were only like $109.99 before COVID even hit. So the prices are going up. I'm seeing prices on parts go up. So, you know, we've been trying to be clever as far as like trying to get better discounts on prices and things like that. So that's been affecting things. So by the parts being affected, by the parts prices being affected, that's also going to cause like retail customers to have to pay more, you know, to mechanics in general. So speaking of mechanics, inflation, like I said, man. So I got mechanics right now that are upping their rates. So they're upping their rates to keep up with, you know, what's going on around them, and then that's also making us have to make our wholesale rates go up with them as well, so they can be able to make money. Otherwise, they're losing money by dealing with us. For example, the other day, I called a mechanic shop and I said, "Hey, do you guys do any dealer work?" And he said, "Yeah, we deal with dealers, but we don't give any deals." So I thought that was super funny, and so I chuckled a little bit and I said, "Hey, how much is your shop rate?" And he said $147. So there's no way that I would be able to afford that on the wholesale side and be able to pass any type of savings over to my consumers. So that's, you know, that's killing me right there. So you know, my motto or, you know, my mission statement for my business, Major Motors Automotive Group, is supplying reliable and affordable vehicles nationwide. So again, reliable and affordable vehicles nationwide. And so with the prices being what they are, and the economy going to where it's going, man, that's really affecting the way that I have to do business. So you know, that's why, you know, right now it's a big battle in my head. Am I going to be going up on prices? Like, am I going to up my prices on these smaller cars that I'm selling right now, or am I going to be and y'all don't think I'm crazy, keep raising this window up and down. I just don't have the AC on because the AC doesn't work yet. And I'm trying to make sure you guys can hear me. So but yeah, man, so I'm thinking about going up on the price scale. So it's either up the price on the vehicles that I'm selling right now, or I go up a whole nother tier, which maybe I'm thinking that's going to be it, but it's going to be a bigger risk for me because I'm going to be holding on to these higher valued vehicles. So right now, you guys, we sell vehicles from basically about $5,000 or less. That's typically are like 80% of our, or 90% of the inventory. But I might be going up to, you know, I might have to go up to that $10,000 range, and then just have that be like my 90%, you know what I'm saying? So that way, if I'm having to pay these crazy shop rates, then it's not going to affect me because I'll be doing cars that primarily don't have any issues. So there is challenges going on right now. Used car market is beyond crazy. Being a car dealer, being a business owner right now is crazy. It's uncertainty. It's always uncertainty, you know, working for yourself. But, you know, I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys, you know, my personal view on it. And that's not to discourage you from getting into the business. That's just to give you real life expectations. So y'all just take that, man, take the information. Just make sure before you get into this business that you do your due diligence. Make sure that you study. Make sure you go check out other people's videos, not just mine. You guys, there are great car dealers out there for sure. You just gotta keep on looking. Make sure you're not just taking these guys' word for anything, especially even mine, man, because I get corrected a lot as well, man. So just make sure that you guys are, you know, doing your due diligence, man. I'm gonna keep on saying that, man. You gotta keep on learning and keep on using your brain, man. So with that being said, man, I'm not gonna talk you guys' ears off. Shout out to everybody that has gotten into the business in the last couple of months. You guys are doing great, man, especially the people that have been hitting me up, man. So shout out to you guys, man. I'm gonna see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.